bitcoinsoul.org, SEOUL.org, the Asian Whale Club. Let's do a quick update on Monaco so you know when to sell. So what we did was we bought right down here, which is right around 230, 240, and we've already made, well, over double. Just about, I think it's safe to say just double is how much money we've made so far in the last couple days. How high is it going? By the way, this screen line, it's just a mock-up. Do not buy or sell off the screen line. It's just there for reference. We're going to share actual real target numbers and buy-sell timing with our members only in our internal group. But suffice it to say for this will just give you a general feel so that you can start making your own strategy for when to sell Monaco. And what we're going to do is use SIA coin. We'll use SIA coin as a comparison. If you notice SIA coin, interestingly enough, for all this time we went on a downtrend, right? And these are 4-hour candles, by the way. Let me double check. Yeah, SIA coin is on 4-hour candles. So you have all this time where you're going down, 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 and you only have about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 candles that are worth going up. 4 or 5 candles worth of going up, I should say. So what does that mean? That means that you only have 1 day of up, and you've got about, how many days is that? You've got about 2 weeks of going down. And that's the ratio with crypto. You've got 2 weeks of playing defense so that you don't lose all your money during these 2 weeks, and then bam, in 1 day, if you're gonna start pumping, it's about a 2 week to 1 day ratio. So now notice this though. This is how long you have to play defense. You have to play defense, defense, defense. Make sure you don't lose all your money. Make sure you don't overtrade. Make sure you don't get distracted. Make sure you don't lose faith. And then, oh, little bump. It was nothing. Let's just sell. This is getting boring. Bam, is what happens. So you've got about 98% of your time where you're doing nothing, and you've just got to be patient. And then for those not even 2%, this is probably 0.01% of the time. Because if you look at this line just goes way back out here of just nothingness. There's from here to here was nothing, absolutely nothing. And then finally, after one disappointment, you get really well paid. And that's what happens to coins that pump like Monaco. You had Monaco just recently started, so it's not a perfectly good example as to how far you had to wait, but you lose a ton of money. You just get used to losing money, so that's why you have to play defense. And that's also why it's important to be in a led group with senior analysts that can tell you, hey, we're on a downtrend. You should probably sell right here when we go back up and recover all of our losses. Sell here, and then just kind of wait until we get to here and buy here is what a senior analyst at somewhere like our Asian Whale Club would tell you. And that's what we told our members. So it's going to go up, and then look at what SIA coin did. After it goes up and does a huge rally, it loses half its value. You notice how it's half now? Double, half, double, half. So that's what to expect. If you do not sell here, if you do not sell at the top, you're in trouble because you're going to lose half your money right away. And you see how quickly you lose half your money? It doesn't even take 4 hours to lose half your money. It takes weeks and weeks and weeks and months to make 4 times your money, but then it takes about what? 2 hours? 1 hour to lose? That actually happened probably in a couple hours. I could zoom in, but I don't want to bore you with that. It happens in a couple minutes. It takes a couple minutes to lose half your money. And I'm going to repeat that. But it takes months to quadruple your money. So that's the ratio, and that's how hard it is to play this game. But if you do miss selling at the top, there's always one big bounce here. And that bounce takes you back up about 60-70% of your losses. So you can wait until the bounce and just estimate anywhere from 50% to 60% of how much you lost, gain it back, and then sell it here at the second bounce. Otherwise, the third bounce isn't going to help you much. So there's always 1 or 2 bounces that you can expect. As you see here, Here you lose just about half your money again, and then it bounced up about 60-70% the way back up of your losses, and then it repeats here. Here on the last leg of the Elliott wave, there are no cute bounces. There are no second chances. This is like, yeah, Noah, we're going to close that door up and we're going to start making it rain and pour down torrentially, is what happens on the last leg of the Elliott wave. So that's what we're looking at for Monaco. If you want really precise, timed, and numerical valued exits and entries on Monaco, you're welcome to join us. Bitcoin Soul, Asian Whale Club. Oh, by the way, we are raising our monthly membership dues for new members in a couple hours, because we tend to do that.